Crafting Vicky here with you, and I'm here for the positivity deck, and I'm still trying to play catch up, so I'm going to do 2 cards this week. So week 41 and week 42 was harvest and seasons, and when I think of harvest, the first thing that popped to my mind obviously was the crop of something that you have, you know, put in the soil and seen grow, like vegetables and flowers and whatever. But there's also when I thought about it, all the harvesting of effort that can be done. You make all kinds of effort to improve in your art, and that you also reap the harvest of all those efforts. So there was all kinds of different things that came to mind, but I went through my stash and I found this image which I thought was going to be perfect for harvest. And then for the seasons, well, because we're in the fall, that really is what the first thing came through my mind, was all the fall time. And so I pulled out a leaf, but there's also all the, how can I say this? There's the seasons of life as well. You go through your youth, and then you get into adulthood, and then you get into old age, and those are all seasons as well in a different way. Oh, that would be perfect here. So I'm looking at my desk and trying to use up whatever's on it. So those are what I'm thinking of. So let's do the harvest first, and then we'll do the season. So like I said, I thought of using this little pot of seed, and I thought that would be perfect. It would fit just in, and I'm gonna keep this because you can use the little guy, and there's also all kinds of different ideas that can come from there. Okay, so then for the harvest, what can we do? Could put just this down. I want to use up the stash on my desk, so you will see me use those papers in my card making video. Some of it has been shown already this week, some of it will be next week. So like this. Okay, I'm going to use up that piece for the other card, I think, just so I don't have to put it away. Yeah, I hate putting stuff away because it just seems a waste of time. I'm just going to edge this. Now, what can I put on top so that it would make it more interesting? Because I didn't think it all the way through, I guess, when I was doing this. Actually, I should be using my walnut. It would probably show a lot more with the punchinella. Yeah, it shows a lot more, and so does the edging. But there has to be other stuff, not just this. Otherwise it's kind of boring. Now, when I do my other card, maybe I should do both at the same time, kind of. When I do my other card, I could use this with that, and then there's that, but it leaves out these pieces, which are not going to be used. So maybe could use this one. Oh. Or do I use that side? That side would bring the red. So many decisions. Okay, so let's go with this one. And then I could put this. You can tell I'm really trying to use up my scraps. That's the main, that's a big thing for me. I don't like being stuck with papers. Kind of like the layered effect. A bit too many layers though with this. Oh. And then obviously I'm going to be writing the word harvest. So would this be sufficient? Maybe if the edge was not so nice and was a bit grunged up, maybe I'd like that better. Yeah, I do. So I'm thinking that I still want to add something else. Have these little button thingies, but no. Well, the yellow could be cute. Do I go with the yellow button? And then I could use this piece of thread that's left over from my journal that I made for Nick the Booksmith challenge. I have some yellow buttons. Let me just pull out my stash of the yellow buttons. So here we go. Maybe just one button like this. Maybe a smaller one. I think I would prefer a smaller one. Where'd it go? Yeah, that could be cute. I want to put two buttons. Kind of like the idea of putting buttons like right there. But then I'm left with this open piece here. Do I go with this or not? I just got a kiss from my son. He's been a little pest, but I still love him. Okay, I think I'm going to put those dots here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, let's put the thread through this. So we're using it up. I'd have to put my glasses on. That's the bad part of different seasons of life. I used to not be able to see far, and so I did the operation for that. But at the time, if you were nearsighted, that wasn't going to be corrected with the laser vision. So I knew that eventually I would need glasses, reading glasses, but I still don't like having to wear them, and I don't want to go through another operation. Like if it had been now, I would have corrected both at once, but I don't want to do another operations to my eyes, even though it was quite successful and really life-changing, because in my case, like, my view was really bad, my eyesight. My glasses were huge, and I'd worn contacts for the longest of time, but then my eyes got really tired from wearing them, and then I started getting infections after infections, so I had to stop wearing them. And I don't have a nose that's appropriate for glasses, so basically what happens is then you need to really put the glasses behind the ears, but then that gives you a headache, so that was not fun, and that's the whole point why I got the operation. At least with the nearsighted, I can kind of not do the I don't have to wear the glasses all the time, the reading glasses, so that's the better part. Somehow I think I didn't put the papers the same way. Oh well, it's gonna have to be this way. Because it just is. So I'm thinking I want 2 little orange dots right there, just because. And then I put Suquan. Well, this is score. See, it says Suquan tape, but this is from the score. Score brand that you can find at Amazon. Why is it that I thought it didn't say that initially? I don't know. I can't read, I guess. So that is one. I like the idea of the twine put into the little card. The little card, the little button. Okay, so like that. Here. And hopefully you can see well. And now I'm going to have Arvist, and I think I'm going to spell it out with the gold letters. Trying to do what Annie told me to do, but last time it didn't quite work out, but I have to say that she was right. It was a long word, community. So hopefully this one will fit. Whoops. Yeah. V. I'm going crooked. Can't even follow a straight line. How bad is that? And then the R. And will we fit? That is the question. And no, it doesn't fit. So, even when I have the best of intentions, it doesn't always fit. Ah, well. And of course, by lifting them up and replacing them, I'm going even more crooked. Ah, my God. That's how I roll. Okay, so, and then the A. And we've got the little harvest card. So now let's do the seasons one. So this will be the season. I thought I was going to use maybe some of this burlap trim that I had in my, that I purchased from the dollar store. And where's the end of that thing? Usually they tuck it in. Okay. It should be fairly easy to find. Well, I can see some is tucked in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna want to put a little trim. Trying to use up my stash, so if I do purchase something, then I start using it and not just hoard it like I usually do. Now, what do I do with this? I want some book paper. I think as the base. I don't want to use up another piece of designer paper. I'm just going to stick this down and then we'll see it from there. And I love this dictionary page paper because it's already all yellow. I usually keep this part of it so that I can actually stamp sayings and stuff, and I store it in a little bin that that Doreen gave me. And this could be a really fun little word to use. It says familier, so something that you're familiar with, basically. So I'm going to put it in the little tin of the smallest words that I have, so this way I don't lose it. Okay, so that is that. Let's ink the edges. So I'm thinking I want to go a bit off-sided. Something like this. And something like that. Since I'm still working on my envelopes for my little cookbook, I will be using probably those leftovers for that. I like that. I think that would be pretty. And then I could put seasons there. Oops, I completely forgot that I've got this little burlap thing. Whoops. Maybe this here. And then that. And will I be able to spell seasons now? That is not clear to me. I love this effect, so I'll have to do it on everything. Because these little cards, ETCs, are so fast that kind of fun to use something else. Unless I put this here, put the leaf here, and then I have the space to put season. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm still using the burlap, but it's going to fit better this way. Plus it won't go under the leaf either, so that's easier too. Okay, come on, double tape, stick. Okay, so like that. Cut off the edges. I could put a dab of glue so that it wouldn't come undone, but this is not going to be, you know, touched a lot, so I don't foresee it being a problem. And if it is, then I can always come back and put a bit. I'm just trying to push the glue from the Soupon tape under. Okay, so that, and then my little leaf here. I kind of wish it had a bit of line work, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it once I do it. That's the difficulty. So let's try this micron and we'll see. Hopefully I will like it. Just kind of defines it a bit more. I don't want to go too dark. There's already a pattern in the leaf, so I'm just kind of following it. Yeah, I think I like that better. I'm sure there's some of you that won't like it better, but it's okay because it's my card. Okay, so now it's seasons. How will I get to fit this? I'm so glad I'm using my letters stickers because I have so many sets of those and I just kept on collecting them and not using them. I read on Facebook something that made me laugh and I had to post it as my status. There's two types of hobby. You've got the hobby of actually doing craft, but you also have the hobby of accumulating craft supplies, and those are two different hobbies. And Yeah, that would make more sense. Oh man, I wanted to use this. Oh well. Maybe next time I'll remember to use it. It's yeah. But I really like how it turned out. Where's my other little card? So here are my 2 cards. So now I've all caught up with Kylie Koo. Go and check out her channel and her group. And that is it for now. Bye everyone.